Well, peeps, it looks like I'm going to be starting another playthrough of Fatal Frame, the Maiden of Blackwater, which has been a frightful terror for me, even going back to the old original footage of me streaming on Friday. I am just I don't know how I'm going to deal with this game. There's a lot going on with it. It's pretty interesting, to be honest with you. I'm playing as Yuri right now. I think the next third drop is going to be playing as Ren. I believe there's 3 characters that you're playing with. That's what it stated in the beginning. So I'm kind of intrigued on where this is going to head to next in terms of uh how the story is going to progress. There's a lot of ghosts in here. There's a lot of themes of unaliving, a lot of blood, a lot of ghost spirits, especially women's spirits. Of course, there is other types of spirits, but there are ones that are a little bit more profound than others. Like in the beginning prologue scene, where I'm like, whoever that character is that was thrown in the water and had to deal. I guess that's where the Maiden of Blackwater showed up. That's the one with the long hair. And there was just a bunch of ladies with like busty chests in a kimono, and all you can see is some cleavage there, a good portion of cleavage. So much fan service. This is hilarious. But anyway, let's get into it. I believe we're entering the third drop. Okay, so now we're going to be entering as Ren Hojo third. So I'm gonna put this on very easy just to progress the story, because I still don't understand the gameplay of this. Obviously you can equip a lot of different things here, but I'm kind of like, I'm confused on it all, but let's just see what will happen. I still don't understand the inventory. I think I did like review it earlier, which is interesting. So post-mortem photography, Renhojo. Oh, third drop. Renhojo, a writer, is haunted by a recurring dream in which he kills a young girl during a ritual. I believe it's a memory. I think he's reliving his trauma through his dreams. He receives an album of post-mortem photographs located on his request by Hisoka. Upon viewing one of the photos, Ren recognizes the very scene from his dreams. Eager to delve further into this puzzling mystery, Ren heads to the abandoned inn in person this time, bringing along his assistant. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing these names correctly. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm actually doing a recording of this instead of just going live.
Will you die with me?
Huh? She's beautiful, but she looks sad too.
Yeah.
Isn't she the type of woman that you get nervous around?
Yeah. There may be more of this stuff out there.
Shall I call Hisoka?
No, let's go there ourselves. It'll be quicker that way.
At this hour?
It won't take long.
So then, shouldn't you take the camera obscura? You haven't used it yet. This could be your chance. People say there's something off about that place.
Okay.
My camera obscura is on the desk. Hisoka sent it back after praising it for me. I should take the shadow reading report with me too. It may come in handy. Really? Ryu, always complaining about me leaving things on the sofa. Like, I'm confused on this character. Oh. So, these are items. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize the last playthrough that I had access to all this. I had access to purifying embers, sacred water. This restores your health completely. I have 10 of these. I have herbal medicines, pills made from a myriad of herbs. Consuming them will restore some health. Purifying embers, they dry you and remove the taint of the black water. Mirror stone, what is this? A black stone that emits a mysterious light. If you run out of health, it will protect you. That's interesting. Oh, wrong one. There's an antique looking camera on the desk. Yeah, we're taking it. You got Ren's camera obscura. You got the measure upgrade. This display current health of locked on enemies. There's an unfinished manuscript on the desk. It doesn't yet have a title. I need more materials to solidify the theme. So yeah, he said he was a writer, so it's unfinished manuscript, right? I know how you feel, my friend. I have quite a few unfinished manuscripts. Memorial portraiture. The acting of photographed dead bodies was a practice in Western countries in the 19th century, a time when photography was still a rare and expensive luxury. It still is. I'm not gonna lie. Technically, photography is still like the most expensive fine art to get into because you have to collect lenses. You have to. There's more than just one camera. There's like lots of everything, and it can get expensive really quickly, especially nowadays with digital. The bodies of recently deceased family members and loved ones were photographed in lifelike poses as a solemn keepsake of remembrance. While researching the phenomena, I discovered that a similar custom made its way to Japan as well, known as the postmortem photographs. A small number of these photos still remain. I have been fortunate enough to obtain one such photograph, which I found to contain a certain beauty lacking in its Western counterparts. This is interesting. When photography first arrived in Japan, it was accompanied by the prevalent superstition that photographs could steal a person's soul. Whether anyone truly believed this or not, it surely gave post-mortem photography a special significance in Japan. If photos were taken with this belief in mind, then post-mortem photographs would not simply have been taken as keepsakes or for mourning purposes. Rather, the practice may have carried a certain deeper spiritual significance. It's a reply to the appraisal request for the obscura. It urges caution in using it. To Ren Hojo, the camera you left me to look at is a device known as the camera obscura. Its purpose is to capture images of the supernatural, things invisible to the naked eye. These cameras are incredibly rare, with an almost mythical status in the antiques market. Black market, might as well say that. A few have been known to exist, but this is the first I've ever seen with compound lenses. I don't mean to frighten you, but rumor holds that to own a camera obscura is to invite misfortune. They say everyone who has owned one has either died, lost their mind, or gone missing. The camera themselves have outlived many owners. While some aficionados do seek them out, the stories of previous owners meeting with such misfortune has had an impact on their value as antiques. My camera obscura was left to a local family after its previous owner passed away. They graciously gave it to me. I believe yours is still usable, but please do exercise caution in doing so. Sincerely, Hosaka Kurosawa. P.S. The cover on your obscura camera obscura is broken, but it seems it's originally had a box shape. I doubt you sell it to me, but I would like to borrow it for a while. If you don't mind, I'm happy to compensate. Please think it over. Okay. I left the shadow reading report on the sofa. I should take it with me just in case. Just take. It may have some information that I could use. Who knows when I might need it. Yuri's report. I tell you, there's something with this. This looks like a report written by Yuri. It seems to be about the photo album. Found item report. Client Renhojo. Report by Yuri. I'm butchering names like crazy. Details of request. Find items pertaining to postmodern photography at Mount Hikami. I'm finally pronouncing it a little bit more correctly. Obtain them if possible. Perform shadow reading using a postmortem photograph found on Mount Hikami as a token. Located album of postmortem photographs in Ichiro Manor. Took custody of the object. So we're going to be heading to Ichiro Manor, I guess. That's the goal. This is interesting. Where did I put the book about Mount Hikami? Has Rui been tidying up again? It might be on one of the shelves. It is. It's pointing its slap dappy right in front of our boo face. That's for sure. The Maiden Slayer. I came across this book while researching Mount Hikami. Let's see. I don't think this story has anything to do with what's going on now, but you never know. The Maiden Slayer. Mount Hikami has long been steeped in legend revolving around suicide and ghosts. Revered as a sacred place since time immemorial, it was once the worshipping ground and home of many shrine maidens. Once there was a man who fell in love with the maiden and came to the mountain in order to court her. However, she remained loyal to her duties and refused his advances. Enraged, the man killed her and threw her into the river. Yo, like, what is up? Man, this sounds like a Poseidon story. Poseidon and Medusa. Yo. Several days later, he returned with a torch and blade and proceeded to brutally butcher all the shrine maidens on the mountain, tossing them into the river as he went. That's what Yuri saw when I streamed on Friday. She saw a bunch of bodies flowing down the waterfall, and I guess that is all the victims of the shrine maidens, the victims of this really crazy ass butcher dude that massacred them because they refused his advances. Like, what the shit, man? Talking about invoking a curse here. The waters of the mountain flowed red with blood, carrying the slaughtered corpses of the maidens all the way down to the pool of purification. See? It is said that the eye of each of the shrine maidens had been gouged out. And you know, when I was playing on Friday, I accidentally mispronounced gauge and said gouge, and look at that, gouge is showing up in here. Like, my brain was already thinking the word gouge. I know, it's just me horrible reading. Just before killing the first maiden and tossing her into the river, the man's eyes met with those of his victims. Something in her eyes led him to murder the others. Or so the legend goes. With all the maidens dead, he killed himself by cutting his own throat. I think that's his spirit that took a hold of Ryuhi, and that's why she ended up cutting her throat. It was that butcher dude that did it. The ghosts of shrine maidens still drenched in those bloodied waters have appeared on the mountain ever since. It is said that those who meet their eyes are led to their deaths. They follow the women into the water and drown themselves. Though only a legend, the story is believed to be based on actual incident. Local records show that the bodies of several shrine maidens were discovered long ago and that all rituals and rites ceased to be performed from that day on. This is intriguing. This looks like part of Rui's journal. It must have gotten mixed in here while tidying. I feel bad reading it, but Mr. Hojo can't clean up after himself. For someone who's lived alone for so long, he's incapable of housework. He can't cook, and he's bad at tidying up. I'm more like his caretaker than his assistant. He loses things all the time, and whenever he doesn't have a book he needs, he blows up. He usually ends up asking Miss Kurosawa for help. One time when I was trying to sort all his books, there was one I couldn't find anywhere. It's like it just disappeared. Miss Kurosawa found it with her shadow reading. She went into his room on her own, then came back out a little while later with the missing book. She just smiled and said something about making the invisible visible. What is this shadow reading business anyway? That reminds me of that one time I was tidying up and I came across something I'd never seen before. It was like Miss Kurosawa said, the invisible became invisible. The invisible became visible. It was kept inside an old box. I don't even know what it was. I put it aside to sort out later on, but when I went to take a proper look at it had vanished. It must have gone invisible again. Yeah. Head to the old part of the abyss.
We should hurry.
Yeah, let's go.
It's moving on to the next scene. So
there's a local superstition warning people not to go up Mount Hikami after dusk.
Hikami.
If you climb the mountain in the twilight hours, it'll show you a different form.
It's true, Flora. Aren't you just telling a story?
Only those who wish to die come here at that time.
Yeah. Go figure.
I think that's the inn where the album was found. This must be Ichiru Manor.
Ichiru.
So, do you think you'll be able to use the camera obscura?
Yeah.
I think we should try it out first, just to be sure.
Okay.
Allows you to take multiple photos at once. Use the multi-shot function to take 4 photos at once, dealing more damage to the ghosts that you photograph. Taking multiple photos at once also helps to get fatal frame shots. After a multi-shot, the camera obscura will take longer than usual to reload the film. Keep in mind that multi-shots quickly use up a lot of film. Also, standard camera obscura lenses do not work with Ren's camera obscura. Feel free to take more pictures if you wish. So, I have to get used to this again. Oh, what is that?
Is the camera working?
Well, you look like you, so yeah.
Is that a good thing?
We should go.
I hear the older part of this inn, the part that's further back inside, it was part of some temple or shrine. After it became an inn, the proprietor's family lived here, but it doesn't look like anyone was a massive landslide that hit Mount Hikami. Maybe they were all buried under the rubble. Hey, it looks like the album you asked for was found in the old building.
Yeah, Sure looks that way.
You like to talk, do you? Like, this is funny. Alright, we're back to Square Bougie Run. I'm trying to get used to the mechanics of this again. That's for sure. I'm taking a look at what kind of cameras. Huh? The camera's reacting to something. Okay. I wonder if this is the same as the power Hisaka uses for her shadow reading. This is enough to make me have a heart attack. Going up the stairs. What's in here? What? The hatch on the duck has shut itself. It must have been the wind. The fuck? What is this? Oh, it's like film. Okay. I got it. I got it. The fuck was that? Oh.
It should be around here.
I can't see! Woo! That scared the crap out of me. I couldn't, like, not... Damn! Oh my god! Oh, fucking shits. Oh, we have to go in here. I'm gonna try not to swear. Okay. What's with this doll? Okay, we're leaving now. This is so dark. It is really dark in here. Oh my gosh.
This must be the room where Hisoka found that album.
Yeah, it seems so.
That scared the crap out of me. There. A crumbled note has materialized. Okay. How long has it been since I lost everything? The mountain swallowed up half my inn. All I have left is the old album of post-mortem photographs, the one left by my father. I don't even know who these photos are of, but it's the last vestige of family I have. Oh my god. How long have I spent here wallowing in the darkness? It doesn't matter. I'll burn it all. And then there will only be me. I think I'll end up in the observation room on the roof. The sunset is lovely up there. Okay. Camera's reacting to the note. Using the note as a token, I might find a trace that will lead me to some info about the photograph. Whole room is buried. I guess we're heading this way. Come on. Okay. Got it. Woo! Alright, he's going up here.
According to the stories, after the landslide, the owner of the inn moved to the 3rd floor.
Man beckoning.
They say he burned himself to death there, or that he threw himself into the lake.
A common enough story.
Tell me about it.
Okay.
Since then, they say that if you look up at the 3rd floor veranda, you'll see someone looking back down.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this scared the crappy dudes on me. What's over here real quick? Oh, stuff. Let me get the film. Yeah. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. I got silent. They just show up out of nowhere. Like, oh my god, I need to shush my mouth a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, that scared me. Just a wee bit. What's this noise? I'm using the camera obscura. So I gotta go there and line up the shot from there. Photo might be showing me a location of a key to this door. Oh my god. Even before the landslide, there were always strange going on. There were always strange going on around here. You mean strange things? Some years ago, 2 girls went missing on a college field trip. The police were stumped. A few days later, one of the girls turned up again, seemingly out of her mind. There were a lot of theories, but most people believe they were simply spirited away. That girl came back each year to look for her friend, like some sort of pilgrimage. Countless people have gone missing here over the years. We're all used to it by now. You're all used to it by now. Oh, my father was spirited away too, as was the folklorist Kaiji. Next, it will be my turn, I bet. I'll vanish with the rest of them. I doubt anyone will think to come looking for me. I'm scared shitless, to be honest. Oh my god. Just have the camera activated. I gotta get back to where I was before. I'm using the camera, looking at. I'm like, I'm not trusting shit. Well, that was something. The hatch is open. There's something in there among the pipes. Okay, let's... I guess we head back up with the key to that door. Scared shitless. Oh my god. Can't get that over there. I'm like having the camera obscura out no matter what. I feel like I'm getting the drop on shit. Okay. What's over here? Oh yeah, let me see if I can pick this up now. Can't hold any more of these. So that's the only ones I have right now. Looks like the moonlight. Are you sure? Where are are you? Got you. I'm stuck. Got you. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a corner somewhere. Oh my god. That was the worst place to get stuck. The ghost left something behind. It disappeared. Looks like the innkeeper was left by the— oh, it was— never mind. This place has gone from a tourist hotspot to a suicide hotspot. But I suppose that was always the case. This mountain and death go together, side by side. Mikiko Mori was once known as the Grove of Shrine Maidens, a sacred grove where the mountain maidens oversaw the deaths of pilgrims easing their passing to the other side. I like that. I envy it. I wish someone would be there to see me off. Was that the man who wrote this note? Maybe I'll find something upstairs. Yes.
Rui, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
We're gonna go open this door now. Okay. It didn't click. What the hell? What is this? A black stone that emits a mysterious light. If you run out of health, it will protect you. I have actually plenty of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. So... beautiful. The mountain looks like it's melting.
The mountain looks like it's melting if I could melt into that sunset. I could just melt away into the setting sun.
What the fuck? He jumped to his death. There's a scrap of notepaper. The sunset beckons is calling me into the water. This is the right thing to do. Someone was talking about the sunset a lot. It beckons you to go into the water. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know what to do about this. Holy shit. Man stringed at something. It's so dark in here. I'm gonna have trouble. The whole room is charred. That man might have left something behind. If he did, it will likely be hidden.
Looks like there was a fire. This must be where the innkeeper moved.
Okay. Really? What are you doing? What the shit?
Really?
Really? Oh my god. Can we move quickly? Can we move quickly? Get him. Can we...
Really? What's wrong? Is something there?
Okay, come on. Look. Got her.
What are you doing?
Easy mode, yo. Easy mode. Easy mode. Easy mode. Oh my god.
Can't you remember anything?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's go home.
Yes, please. Let's go home. This is crazy. What? Ah! Okay. Got her. Oh my god, right in my face. Oh. Oh my god.
We're leaving.
Woman dressed like a shrine maiden. Is she connected to the note that I found? There's a note here. It seems to have it's been singed a little by fire. The album of post-mortem photographs was assembled by a folklorist who lived on the mountain. His name was Kaiji. He became fascinated by the custom and moved to Mount Hikami to study how it spread through Japan. My father seemed to take an interest in these photos as well. Strange foreign customs always fascinate him. While he was running the inn, he helped collect postmortem photographs from the nearby town. On Mount Hikami, water itself was defied. It seems like Watari, I can't pronounce it, wanted to get a deeper understanding of this unique outlook, so he set up a house in the forest to experience it firsthand. He was greatly aided by my father, who had already set up the inn by that point. He remodeled it from an old, unused shrine. I think he thought the extra religious heft would help attract more visitors. One day, the folklorist went missing. Several people formed a search party, but they were unable to find a trace. Even the road to his house seemed to have been lost to the woods. That's interesting. My father scoured the mountain too, but all he found was that photo album. He was soaking wet when he got back. I remember he was acting strangely. His eyes had this curious glint, almost like he had been possessed by something. Something about getting wet in this game is not a good thing. The next thing I knew, my father went missing as well. I'd forgotten about the photos until I found them in the old building after the landslide, but now I understand why my father left. Oh, these photos are so beautiful. We should get back. Really needs to rest. Yes. The photo album left behind by the innkeeper was put together by a folklorist who lived on Mount Hakami. As Ren and Rui explored the inn and traced the spirits of its owner, a ghost tried to lure Rui to suicide. Then, through the pouring rain, an ominous shrine maiden appeared. Ren and Rui left the mountain with more questions than when they started. And that's it. We completed this section. That's freaking crazy. Shadow reading. Now we're playing as Yuri. With Hisoka still missing, Yuri recalls what she witnessed on the mountain. Ryuhi taking her own life while entranced by a malevolent spirit, and the bodies of dead shrine maidens washed up at the pool of purification. This disquieting image leave Yuri with no doubt that Mount Hakimi's house houses some kind of Mount Hakami houses some kind of horrifying secret. Yuri takes the camera obscura that she found on the mountain and begins searching for a token that will lead her to Hisoka.
Suicide, huh? There was no body, right? And you said, what was it? That lots of women's bodies washed up afterwards? I think there have been reports saying something like that before. Oh, well. I'll see what I can find out tomorrow.
Pick up the camera obscura on the desk. Shadow on water. This is the only picture from the camera obscura that shows anything. A dark silhouette standing on what looks like a body of water. The other photos are no good. They're all black. They're all black as if they were exposed to strong light. This doesn't tell me anything. Maybe there are more clues in Hisoka's room. Hisoka's. There are some baskets and file cases on the top dresser. Hisoka set them out for me, but I'm not sure what to do with them. Okay, so we're going this way. Yeah. Okay, this is this. this. Okay. This is pretty nifty. So, gonna open up. Oh. She liked to sit at her desk to relax. The Japanese style of the room helped her de-stress. Drawer is locked. Camera is reacting to it. There's something in the picture. It's the storeroom on the first floor. Right. Fantastic! We're looking snazzy, girl. Hey, open it. These doors just close on their own. What the fuck? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. So, I guess we're going this way. We're going to the first floor.
Forgive me.
Girl in uniform. What was that? Is there something in that room? Let's go find out, lady. Let's go find out. Oh my god, I'm so crazy right now. Yeah. Alright. Akari. There's an old file on top of some luggage. It looks like the report on a shadow reading case, but most of it has been erased, making it difficult to read. Subject deceased, nothing I could do. A girl in a school uniform. It's been crumbled up so many times you can't make it out the faces. Alright, the notes have been updated. I'd be curious. Huh. Oh, that's how you run. Okay. I was confused. Let me see. The bookshelf is packed with thick tomes. Most came free with other antiques, and they've been kept in the hope that we can sell them too. Aren't you guys trying to be self-sufficient? Wait. Wrong. I think this is the... So to the left here. There's something under the bed. Small key. Maybe it opens the drawer in Hosaka's desk. Yep. Looks like it. Person disappeared searching for her missing brother, but was found. Mother of one, father unknown, disappeared again 3 years later. Note photographer. Client is her daughter's guardian. Results search abandoned. Attempt shadow reading several times, but traces were too weak to follow. Suspect subject is alive, but a newer or stronger token is required. It may be the subject does not want to be found. Miku, a warm but lonely expression. She looks like she might fade away at any moment. What? Looks like there's a few more pages in here. Tendency to blame herself for strife with her half-sister. Bears self-inflicted wounds. Strict family may be the cause. We'll ask doctor for care after subject is found. Results search abandoned. Contacted by the family. Matters have been turned over to the police. Have been asked to drop the investigation. Her face seems tinged with sadness. She's still missing, but her family has given up the search. Case closed. Subject, Yuri. Wait, what? Is that us? Person emotionally unstable after family lost in an accident. Stopped going to school a few days ago. Neighbors say she left home as normal. Claimed to see things others can't. Now recovered. Taken into custody. Observation required. Safely in my custody. Believe close attentions is necessary. We'll look after her for a while. That's you, hun. High school graduation photo. Just look at that intense expression. I wonder how much I've changed since then. I still have a hard time looking at mirrors. Ooh. So you're criticizing yourself a little bit. We're gonna head up now. Head up over here. I think it's this way, yep. It kind of goes into circles, this place. Okay, come on. We're gonna open the drawer. Haruka Mimosa. There was a file tucked away in the desk drawer. It contains photos and several sheets of paper. Haruka. What? Personal client and subject used to be cafe regulars. A group suicide was reported at this time of disappearance. Connection unknown. A quiet, gentle girl seemed keen to please others. So she a people pleaser. So this is the girl. Compared to her photo with Yuhi, she has somewhat darker expression. Looks like someone else. Mew? Eh? Personal photo. Went looking for her birth mother, missing since subject's childhood. All uttered something about Mount Hikami, according to her talent agent. Said to possess psychic powers. Client is very worried. Who are you? Is that the girl in the water? What? A cassette tape from an answering machine. The label shows a date and a client's name. Missing person file. Token for sort of known to wander off. Went incommunicado while gathering postmortem photographs for Ren. Awaiting possible contact. Gives a bad impression. Seems quite unlike Ren. Who are you? Kazue. Kazuya? He's a friend of friends, but I've never met him. Soka's journal. Met with a potential client. Doesn't know whether subject is alive or dead. Says she may have wandered off somewhere. Maybe waiting for help. Doesn't want to leave home in case subject comes back on her own. I tripped up, said something I shouldn't have. I asked what she'd do when we find her. She laughed and said, when she gets back, there are things I want to tell her. Her smile looked forced. She looked worn down by it all. I should mind my own business. I'm worried about leaving Yuri alone, but this one is urgent. No time to lose. I have to go. track her down and use the photograph as a token. Head to Mount Akimi. That's the next objective. I guess I'm gonna be trying to leave now. I'm gonna go through this way. Wow. Soka. This time, I'm the one who will save you. Using the camera of Sura, Yuri found a number of missing person case files connected to Mount Akami. She is now more determined than ever to head back to the mountain and find Hosaka. Hisoka. And that's the end of that, folks. Oh my god.